It's been a long, dry summer for video games, but August 2021 is bringing the heat. We've had to really think about which games to choose over the last few months, but the next 30 days are loaded with no-brainers. Whether you want to get pumped up for the NFL season, play around with time loops, or blast some aliens, there's something for just about everyone who loves video games. Every genre is getting mashed together these days, but Lemnis Gate takes it a step further, with its turn-based first-person shooter combat trapped in 2-second time loops. It's being called a 4D strategy shooter, where you must disrupt the past to change the future. All we know is that we've never seen another game quite like it. Hades won many Game of the Year awards last year, but it was only available for PC and eventually Switch. Now, it's coming to every other platform, so the entire world can see why its new, story-driven spin on the roguelite RPG has convinced a lot of people to give the subgenre another chance. It's really that good, and it's really coming to your favorite console in August. Civilization has basically cornered the market on the 4X grand strategy genre. The wait for Civ 7 is going on 5 years at this point, so people are ready for an alternative. Enter Humankind from Sega. This Civ clone does try to do some new things with its religion and civics mechanics and its brand new dilemmas feature, but for the most part, it's a turn-based strategy RPG that lets you build our society from the Neolithic to contemporary ages, achieve as much fame as possible across 7 historical eras, and choose a new culture with each one when it releases on August 17th. If there's one genre that struggled to evolve, it's the point-and-click adventure. New games are rare these days, so most get away with sticking to the tried and true. 12 Minutes says screw that. This thriller follows a husband and wife who relive a tragic 12-minute period of their lives over and over again. It's Groundhog Day with a lot less laughs. If you're a fan of Stanley Kubrick or Willem Dafoe, you'd be wise to check it out. No one's a stranger to Ghost of Tsushima at this point. It was a Game of the Year candidate and one of the PlayStation 4's landmark releases. Now it's coming to PS5 with a bunch of changes and updates. For starters, there's a new campaign set on Iki Island that is rumored to be rather robust. Then there's a Japanese voice dub, online cooperative play, director's commentary, and more. You can upgrade for $20 on PS4 and $30 on PS5 if you already own the base game. Another year, another Madden, right? Not so fast this time. It's the second season for EA's football sim on Generation 9. And usually it takes a couple practices before it can play a full 4 quarters. But not this time. All the features from the PS4 and Xbox One era are now included, and then some. It comes in 3 versions this year, but the base version is fine for anyone who's not obsessed with Ultimate Team. The big changes are coming to franchise mode, and those are all included in the $60 version. Normally, in space, no one can hear you scream, but in Aliens Fireteam Elite, at least 2 other people can. That's because it's a Left 4 Dead clone set in the original Aliens trilogy where you play cooperatively in 3-person teams. Take on waves of xenomorphs with friends before dropping a boss and entering the safe room to the next nightmare. Create your own Colonial Marine and blast your way through 4 campaigns when it launches August 24th. Many thought this day would never come. The first Psychonauts was a critical darling, but a commercial flop. That's why it's taken over 16 years to get a sequel. We're hoping fortunes will be better for Raz's first official day on the job as a Psychonaut, where he will help people fight their demons in worlds concocted from their own twisted minds. It's a 3D platformer, so expect lots of gameplay variety. You can also expect plenty of laughs as Raz and crew try to stop the evil Maligula. Suda51 is known for creating some off-the-wall franchises, but none are as strange or successful as No More Heroes. The third entry continues to defy description. It's a hack-and-slash action-adventure 1 minute and a lawn mowing simulator the next. Travis Touchdown may not be in Madden 22, but he has no problem jacking up his beam katana to save Earth from an alien invasion. Slide on his death glove when it launches exclusively for Switch, August 27th. Amazon has been trying to make video games for years now, but they all end up canceled for various reasons. This is not the case with MMORPG New World, which has undergone massive changes and tweaks during its extremely successful betas. And that's important because games in the genre are only as strong as the size of their audiences. It's already hit 200,000 concurrent players, so its PvP-VE mix will have plenty of players to make it happen. You play as a 17th century shipwreck survivor who discovers a strange, new world to explore. Collect resources and stab hideous creatures as you attempt to drive corruption from the land. August is shaping up to be a strong month for games, and Sifted will be there, delivering you a custom feed of content based on your preferences. If you're enjoying our content, please consider pledging at patreon.com/sifted. We're supported 100% by our generous patrons and appreciate every dollar. We'll see you next month.